Yeah! I bumped my elbow. Yay! Woo!
How's it
Party.
going, guys?
That was an intro. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yes.
I'm alright.
Pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Come back from the dead.
Yeah. We've
Yeah.
revived him.
Jack's not dead. He's not now a zombie.
Yes.
Oh.
So welcome to the Chatroom podcast, episode 12. Yeah, 12. No, wait.
Is it?
11?
No, we did 11
No,
last
12.
time.
Right, yeah, no, 12.
12.
No, 12.
It's definitely 12.
Jack, cut that out. Episode 12.
Okay, I'll go.
This time we have a special guest. We've never had him on before. Jack.
Hello.
Yeah, there we
It's a
go.
bit that way, isn't it? It's a bit that way.
Jasper
Hey.
and the guy with the cool name, Michael.
It's pretty cool. Best name in the world.
Dead silence for about 20 seconds. And me, your host, for this week and every other week. Mikey. That's...
It's
fuck,
how we differentiate between you two.
I flustered myself. I was like, Michael, wait, no, Mikey. Fuck. So this week, I'm sorry, I said I wasn't gonna eat, and I'm like busy eating because the sandwich is like right next to me. And I'm like, but sorry. So
Alright.
this week we have stuff to talk about, don't we?
Well,
Yeah, Gamescom. Woo.
fucking
Yeah,
Gamescom.
Gamescom happened. I guess that's the big thing. I don't know. Like, is that like an anime, like your animes thing, or I don't know what it is.
It's
Michael, give a brief explanation.
It's Gamescom. Games.
Yeah.
It says it in the name. Games.
Yeah, it's like for
yeah,
for
it's
all those
basically
like weeaboos and shit.
Okay.
No, keep going,
Still
keep
don't
going.
know what that word means. Whatever.
You don't know what a weeaboo is?
No. What the fuck is a
Oh
weird?
my god, what the fuck?
It's like some like it. Alright, I'll look at.
It's anime fans who are annoying, basically. They are too into it.
I'm pretty into it.
Say
like
it
way too
mildly.
into it.
Yeah,
If
you
I don't
learn
know, if
something
you have
new
a
every
body
day.
pillow, you're a weeaboo.
I do not.
And
have
you
a
should
body
also
pillow.
If you
kill
speak
yourself.
Japanese in normal speech, you're a weeaboo.
No.
Does
If
kawaii
you
count?
say
'Cause I call things
kawaii,
Kawaii.
Yep.
yeah. If you say kawaii like just in normal conversation, you're a weeaboo.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Ooh.
like
Okay.
just
Kawaii.
Is that like an offensive term?
that reminds me of
Sounds offensive.
Yes.
yeah,
Well,
pretty
Mikey, you
much.
can
That reminds me
suck
of
a
that
dick.
Avril Lavigne
Fuck
song.
you. Just suck a million dicks.
That was me sucking a dick.
Oh, okay.
But that reminds me of that Avril Lavigne song, Kawaii. Is that what's
That
called,
was
Kawaii?
a bad song. I usually like Avril Lavigne's songs. That
That
one
was
was
a-
just bad.
I like that song.
I fucking hate that song so much.
It's nothing like any of our other songs. but
That's
it's-
why
yeah,
I don't like
it.
it. It's shit. It's
It's
so
just
bad.
pretty kawaii.
Is this the Avril Lavigne song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kawaii.
Yeah.
That's all
I
I
remember.
remember. There's
Showed
like
me it.
Bad.
Never
No.
heard of it.
You don't.
Leg
like,
dump.
don't
I'll
worry.
get it to you.
that'll be no
Yeah.
link dump.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, so it's
Gamescom.
like-
We got
Speaking of-
sidetracked.
The
Got sidetracked a
so
little
the
bit.
Urban Dictionary for weeaboo.
Yeah, we're at Gamescom. Yeah, Gamescom is basically a huge convention where it's sort of like, I guess E3 in a way, but open. Is it open to the community?
Not as big, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's more like PAX. I
PAX,
think.
yeah. I was gonna say I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was one of those dev only things or like, yeah, special guest things. But yeah, they just show off a whole bunch of games and, yeah, there's a few things announced and a couple of things caught my eye. Mostly Assassin's Creed stuff, but you know, I didn't actually watch it. I was just reading reports after the fact. So, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That's what
Alright.
Gamescom is, Mikey. Now you know.
Yeah,
I just summed up
Alright.
the entirety of Gamescom.
Gamescom.
Shit
is-
happened.
Yeah, it's-
Period.
Actually,
Yep.
alright,
You were saying
yeah.
something?
I actually watched the trailer for Assassin's Creed Unity. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty interesting.
It looks not bad.
The-
I saw a trailer for the
I've
Raid
not bought-
trailer. Sorry.
You get to kill
I
some
have-
French people, so I'm happy.
God damn it, Michael, let me talk.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Jack. We should let him talk. He hasn't been on in a while. I'm sure Jack has oodles of content to bless our ears with.
First, fuck you all. Secondly, I've not been looking into Assassin's Creed Unity after hearing, like, rumors about there being microtransactions in the game to help
I
you
saw
get
that.
further in the
I
game.
saw
Yeah, I
that.
heard
That
that
made
too.
me mad. That made me
Alright.
very mad. I was speaking
No,
to Mikey that
right.
last night. Here we go.
Hold up. I want to say something here. I want to say something, right? People were fucking up in arms and bitching up a storm because in Dead Space 3 they're gonna have microtransactions, right? And
I've heard this.
they
I've
were
heard this.
fucking. They were like microtransaction, blah blah, pay to win, blah blah. Right? Shoot. First of all, like if you didn't know microtransactions were in Dead Space 3, you would like. You wouldn't know at all, like even if you played the game, because it's what when you go into like the bench in the game, there's like one little button at the bottom of the screen that says like press Y to go to the microtransaction bit, and like that's it. It's not like in your face like adverts like you can like buy shit with real money. And even like GTA Online, it's like not shoved in your face every like 5 seconds, and I honestly don't see the problem.
That's
Unless it's
a couple of
multiplayer shit where it's like...
It's a couple of examples out of
If it's
the
like a
majority.
multiplayer game, like...
Like, am I lagging a bit? It sounds like I might be lagging.
You might be
You're
a
like,
bit.
yeah,
Go on.
a tiny bit.
Okay. All good. Yeah, anyway, about microtransactions, there's like one or two out of, 100 others that abuse microtransactions, which is why I'm skeptical about it, because most games don't do microtransactions correctly. Yeah, I don't know.
The only examples I can think of are free-to-play games, but...
That's kind of, a given.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's going to be much of a problem in Assassin's Creed, to be honest.
The reason I'm skeptical is because it's being made by Ubisoft, and Ubisoft has a habit of fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Also, Uplay fucking sucks.
Exactly.
I get people. The thing is, you always see people bitching about EA and Origin, but Uplay is 10 times worse, in my opinion. I'd rather use Origin instead
I'll
of
agree.
fucking Uplay. Uplay sucks. For instance, when I've recently played Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, and the annoying part is, so I bought it on Steam when it was in the Steam summer sales. I installed the game, and then I want to play the game. So first, Steam's like, "All right, I'm gonna boot up the game." Then I gotta log into Uplay. I forgot my Uplay account. Gotta recover everything. Then I finally got to play the game. I was actually kind of like, well, you know what? I don't want to have to go through that much shit to just play a fucking game.
Yeah.
So fuck Uplay.
Yeah, I just...
Especially with the
Sorry.
I was gonna say with the login, like the old Assassin's Creed games, where like if you buy a pre-owned game, for example, you have to have a Uplay account to access any of the multiplayer stuff. And if you buy a pre-owned game, then you've got none of that. And it's like, oh, okay, well you can buy one, but
Yeah,
like
that's
that's shit.
That's like
shit.
online passes and shit. It really pisses me off.
I hate that. I hate that with a passion.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like, even if you buy the game brand new, and it comes with like a giant ass code, like you have to put in, and especially if you don't have a chat pad and you're just using an Xbox controller, it's so annoying having to put in this like 16-digit code, and it just takes like 5-10 minutes. Where like, why can't you just have like, I don't know, not an online pass and don't be a dick? And then if you don't and you buy it pre-owned, it's like, I either have to buy it or I'm not playing online.
Pretty much, yeah.
I-
It just
get the-
sucks.
I get the fact that they want to do something like online passes, but My problem is it's just way too expensive for what it is. If you buy a game used, it's not a new game. And then if you want to buy an online pass for like, I don't know how much they go, probably like 15, 20 bucks, something like that.
I think it normally
That's-
just makes it up to like the price of the game you would pay normally. Like if it's a few months old,
Yeah.
you get it for like, I don't know, like I'm guess most of our audience is American, so I'll say like $60 for a game. You buy it used, it's like, I don't know, $35, and then like you end up having to pay like 30 or 25 or $30 for an online pass. So it's like, just buy it new. Because it's not costing any less or much less to buy a used game,
It's
which
hard
I
to
guess
say.
that's
Yeah.
what they're wanting to do, isn't it?
I don't know which
Because
ones
they
have
don't
the online
get
passes.
the money
though.
from a used game.
Yeah, that's true.
EA is, I think, the big culprit for online passes, which is just
The PS3 was a massive culprit for it because it had no kind of
Subscription.
pay-to-play system.
No subscriptions, yeah.
Another thing that I
Yeah.
particularly hate is when, if you want to buy DLC, the price remains the same all the fucking time. It never goes down. It always stays the same price, always the original price. So if you want to buy DLC from a game that came out 5 years ago, you still pay full price for the DLC. And that pisses me fucking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a problem. But like us rambling on the podcast can't change it, sadly.
I mean,
yeah. Well,
raise,
I mean,
raise
we're-
awareness.
We're pretty influential. Yeah.
RTX 2016, here we
Yeah.
go.
You.
Us bitching about every developer's problems and fix them now. That's all our panel's gonna be.
I
That's
just
it.
a lot of people bitch about like the way games are going and such, and you know, like I think there's a general consensus like, oh, older games, like it was more about the game, and now it's more about making money. But
I don't know.
you know, I guess like I don't want to just say, well, that's the way it is. It's probably not going to change drastically. It's never going to go back to the way games used to be.
When they were like a
But-
niche.
Yeah, because it's now it's a big market. I mean, like a large majority of like people play video games now, so they're gonna have developers are trying to make games that appeal to as large an audience as possible, and I think that has a negative impact
That's
on the games. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I think
Problem is that when I
sorry,
I can relate to that because if I'm a pretty big Elder Scrolls fan, so I played the first Elder Scrolls game I played was Morrowind, and if you compare Morrowind to Skyrim,
Oh,
you-
it's completely different.
it's
Completely
completely
different,
different, and you can see that it's made much more accessible, and I can understand that, but I miss a couple of things from Morrowind. For instance, the thing that bugs me the most are fucking quest markers. I hate those things.
Really?
Yeah, I hate those things because in Morrowind you had your journal and you had to find those people and they weren't on a quest marker. So, for instance,
Yeah,
go to
fair
Balmora
enough.
and find this guy. You went, all right, I know Balmora, and then you had to actually find the guy. So you talk to some people, hey, do you know where this guy is? And they'll give you fucking directions. When you play now, it's fun. Oh yeah, it's quest marker right there into his fucking house. How the fuck do you know
Yeah.
that? It makes no sense.
I'm gonna like admit I'm a big culprit for like I don't pay attention even in like Skyrim. I'll just skip all the dialogue pretty much. So like I'll get a quest and I'm like, all right, I have no idea what's happened. Like I have to like I glimpsed I have to talk to some guy, but and then I'm too lazy to go into like the notes, like the quest notes, and be like, all right, I have to do this. And even in Skyrim, like there aren't very many quest notes other than I should go talk to this guy or I should go kill this thing.
Yeah, but
Which
maybe
kinda
that's because.
sucks.
But maybe it's because they put quest markers that you don't have the incentive to read what you're doing. Because
Yeah.
if you need to know where you're going, I remember a quest in Morrowind where I had to follow a certain road and then in the fork in the road. I had to go left, and there was some kind of dungeon there, and I was stuck on that quest for a long time because I couldn't find the damn dungeon. It sounds frustrating, but it was fun because, you know, what the fuck am I doing wrong? That's something that would happen
Yeah.
to me in real life. I have a map. I know sort of where I should be going, but I just can't
Yeah.
find the damn place. And that was part of the fun for me. Anyways,
I vaguely remember there was a quest in Oblivion. Great game, by the way. One of my favorite games on the Xbox 360.
Perfected.
I can't remember
Yeah.
exactly, but it was one of the only quests where you wouldn't have a marker. It was kind of like you had this guy's journal, and he would describe the place, or like go to this big rock, and then like turn, or like go west, and then
I think I
till
remember
you
that
find this
quest.
tree, and then go north. Where it's like, because it took me ages to figure out, oh, I actually have to read this and pay attention to the directions. And it was quite fun. Like, it was different from just, alright, just keep mashing jump until you get over the mountain, and just point yourself to the marker and just keep going. If there's a mountain, jump over it or go around it.
True.
But yeah, Oblivion's a fantastic game. Graphics have not aged well, but it's still a great game.
Yet to
I
complete
But yeah, I agree with like
the thing is,
Skyrim. Just I don't like Skyrim at all.
yeah, Skyrim was, I mean, graphically it's pretty and all that, and I do admit that some parts of the gameplay, for instance, magic is much more viable in Skyrim than it ever was in Oblivion or Morrowind. But there are some things that I don't like about it. It's just, I don't know, it's just not my kind of game anymore. The others I played multiple times. Skyrim was just fine, I'll play it once, I want to get the achievements, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm probably never gonna go back to the damn game again.
Jack,
Might be a bad
Michael, you
time to
get
say I
away
never,
in, or-
I never played the Elder Scroll games, so I started Skyrim and hated it. So so that's my experience.
I started with Skyrim and I worked my way back, basically. I never completed Morrowind or Oblivion, although I agree they're great games.
They're super fun to play.
The thing is, like Mikey said, or somebody said, they haven't really aged well.
And
Yeah.
especially in Oblivion, I can understand the landscape has aged pretty well, but the character models are not very good anymore.
Yeah. The one thing, also they have like 2 voice actors in the entire game, and then Sean Bean and
Oh yeah, that's
Patrick
hilarious.
Stewart. They have Patrick Stewart and Sean Bean, and then like 3 other nobodies to voice like the rest of the characters, which is pretty funny. But I don't know what it is,
Stop!
but
You're
there's
violating the law.
yeah, stop right there, criminal scum. But the one thing they Bethesda did like so well is they captured the feeling, like when you're in Oblivion, you feel that you're in a fantasy setting. It's kind of like, I don't know,
It's
there's
bright
kind
and
of like
colourful.
a glow around everything that just gives it just the right feeling. Rather than where Skyrim, it's just kind of
Bleak.
Dark.
bland, even.
Yeah.
I guess that was kind of intentional though, because they kind of landscape and history that's currently going on.
I guess so.
You know,
but,
the whole end of the world sort of thing.
but even so, if you look to other games, they still had this vibrant, lively color aspect, while Skyrim is just everything is so, you know, bleak and dark. Even colors like when something's green, it's never a lightish green. It's always very dark, very, you
Yeah.
know, it's just not my kind of type of
I
environment.
guess a good comparison would be GTA 5 and GTA 4.
Yeah. Oh,
Kind of like
Jesus.
Yeah.
Because GTA 4 is like just browns and greys, and it looks horrible. And then GTA 5,
Yeah.
there's
So much
actually
more
other
vibrant.
colors,
Yeah.
and it kind of, yeah. So I guess that's kind of what Oblivion and Skyrim are like, except reversed. Oblivion's more,
GTA 5's like, hey
Colourful.
look, we have blues, reds, and yellows.
yeah.
About twice the amount of
But-
colors.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, it just, you know, good games. That's all.
Definitely
some
check them out.
games.
Games.
So, Speaking of games, great segue. What you guys been playing game-wise, video games?
Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
There's a shocker.
Alright.
I've been playing that like religiously.
I don't have it. I've seen a bit of it. It just kind of looks like Counter-Strike Source, but with better graphics.
Kind of. Some of it's changed, but yes, practically the same.
Yeah, I played a
I
lot of.
never liked Counter-Strike.
I played a lot of Source, but
I'm one of those people.
I couldn't really play Global Offensive. I don't know. There was something about it that I just didn't quite like as Counter-Strike Source. I still don't know what it is, but I don't know what it is. I just don't like Global Offensive as much as I like Source. Personally.
The only thing I
Is
can
it-
play on Source is gun game. I don't like the just bomb, the normal game type. I don't know what it's called.
Diffuse, or yeah, I just got
Diffuse,
Diffuse.
I don't like that, and surfing is just completely pointless, and I don't understand why anyone does it.
Because it's funny.
Cause like, Harry, a friend of mine, Jack, he tried to teach me, and I was like, what the fuck's this shit? Like, surfing? Like, what?
It's basically just
His-
glitching physics.
Yeah.
Is it?
I've broken my promise, and I'm eating again.
Mikey, you bastard.
You asshole.
Pay me no heed.
And another game that I've been playing is Fallout 3, and I've recently finished the main kind of quest line. I've got all the DLC, so I've yet to go through all of those.
I still haven't played Fallout.
I have.
What's the What's the DLC that's set like after the
Broken Steel.
main Broken Steel? Yeah, I tried to play that. I didn't like it at all. There isn't a quest. I guess you said you haven't played it. Never mind. I just couldn't get into it. Fallout 3 is. I don't like.
I never
the
got into it at
exploration.
first.
I played Fallout 3 as well. Or at least I started playing it, but I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't get into it as much as other Bethesda games. I don't know why, but it just wasn't my thing. I might go back to it someday, but I don't think it's gonna be for the near future.
It's the same with I tried to play New Vegas a while ago, and I don't like it as much as the other Bethesda games. There's something just about the Fallout world that I don't. It's because I guess it's set post-apocalyptic, and
I don't mind
Excuse me,
post-apocalyptic worlds.
no, but it's just like you walk into what's the town? Has anyone played New Vegas?
No.
Not
No.
yet.
There's like you have New Vegas, like the strip, which is like, you know, it's just Las Vegas, but like obviously people have taken over, and you know there's like different casinos or whatever, I don't know. But then there's like a shitty town just outside of it, and like you spend a fair while there before you actually get into the proper New Vegas, because you need to like pay like 2,000 caps or something. And it's just a shithole, and like it doesn't look good. I don't like looking at it, and I know it's deliberately like supposed to be like that because obviously, you know, nuclear apocalypse. But I'm just like, it looks like a shithole, and it just looks awful, and I don't like looking at it. But you're forced, you know, for the main quest line, you're forced to be there, and I'm just like, I don't know. It just really takes away from the enjoyment of the game. Whereas like probably one of the reasons I like Oblivion so much is because it's all nice and nice. You know, you have
Colourful.
It's all
like,
bright and vibrant.
yeah, you have like the Imperial City, and it's all like not shithole, and like the buildings are actually, you know, buildings and not just like blown out pieces of shit.
See, I think you will like Fallout 3 slightly more because you get out of the vault and you go to the first town called Megaton, and it looks like a shithole.
It is a
but all the
shithole.
people, yeah, it is a shithole, but it's like the main town you stay in basically, and there's a bomb in the middle of it, hence why it's called Megaton.
Yeah,
And you have the ability to either set it off and live in a massive tower, or disarm it. And you get the same rewards either way. It's just bad or good karma. Or
Yeah,
the only difference is that you live in a tiny house or you live in a tower.
Well,
Like a modern, like, kind of tower.
Yeah.
tiny house always. Why
Sorry?
not?
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, karma. What's that? Like, who
Yeah.
cares? But
Blow them up.
I don't know. So, Jack, you said you were playing Counter-Strike Go and the other one, Fallout 3. Jasper, what were you playing, Jasper?
Mhm.
I know you've
I've
been trying to
playing a
get
lot of
achievements
Guild
in
Wars 2.
games. Alright, that's, isn't
Yeah,
that, online MMO?
Yeah, it's an MMO.
Alright, yeah.
Recently, I finished Saints Row 4, which was annoying with the fucking collectibles, and yeah, I want to go get into another game, but my game collection is so massive that I don't know which to start off with
First
first.
world problems.
And
I know that feeling.
and then
Yeah.
I also have the problem that when I play a game, especially on Xbox, I want a decent amount of achievements in the game. So if I see that the achievements are really fucking time consuming or really hard, I usually postpone the game.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
So
actually.
I've been, yeah. So I went back into Guild Wars 2. Been playing a lot of PvP now. It's good fun. Lots of time in it. So no, it surprised me that after this many hours, I can still find it very fun to play. So you should check it out. I think it's 50% off now. So
I think it might have.
if you've got money to spare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I might
not that
look
you-
into it.
It's not like it's an MMO, but you don't need to pay monthly fee. So it's
Oh, free
pretty
anyway.
decent
That's
if
alright.
you-
Yeah.
if you want to give it a go. I mean, it's not like you're losing money when you're not playing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's why I like the original. The original is, I think it came out a year after World of Warcraft, something like that, and it was one of the first free-to-play games ever. And I liked the fact that you could play online with people, a decent game, good-looking game, for no monthly fee, and that's why I started playing the first one. And since then, I've been a loyal fan and loyal customer.
Nice.
enough.
I'm not really a big fan of. I tried World of Warcraft, and I just didn't like it really. I think it's more another person kind of game, I guess. Whereas I also
Yeah.
tried Star Wars: The Old Republic. Didn't like that.
I
at all.
like that game.
Um,
Really?
It's okay. It's okay.
I like that because I had a party.
Yeah,
I only ever went on when I had a couple of friends who were on at the same time. So
Alright.
Yeah, it's not fun if you run it solo.
nah, no way. No way.
I think that's kind of like a cheap way for a game to be good. If that, not like cheap as in like, oh, it doesn't mean anything, but like a game like Borderlands, where you're not many people are gonna play it on their own. Chances are they're gonna get like 2 or 3 of their friends and play it then. So it's like, you're gonna enjoy it more
I
because
mean,
you're
I'll
having
debate
at the
that.
same time playing the game. No, but I mean, at the same time you're playing the game, if you're playing it co-op, you're also like having banter with your friends, and you're having a laugh and you're joking. So it kind of makes the game kind of seem better, because you're having more fun while playing it. So you're like, all right, that's a great game. I've had loads of fun in that. But a lot of it kind of
Yeah, I
comes from
suppose
you
so.
just playing with your friends. But I'm not saying Borderlands is a bad game and you can't play it on your own. I'm just saying it kind of it's not. I'd say it's a cheap way. That makes it sound worse than it is. I'm just saying it's like an easier kind of way for games to seem better. Does that make sense? to you
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from in a way, but yeah, they're really pushing the whole co-op multiplayer experience in a lot of the games. Like that's what they're going for. Like that's what they went with Borderlands. Like even with Borderlands, the pre-sequel that they're doing, they're really focusing on the co-op aspect of the game, and that's how they're going to push it. They're going to push it as a co-op game that you can play as a single-player game, rather than a single-player
Yeah,
game that you
a
can
single
play as
player
co-op.
you can play with friends.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Borderlands has always been that kind of a game with play with friends, because I have the second one, but I haven't played it yet, and I have the first one, but the first one is, I mean, it's an okay game, but
It's
if you
okay.
have to play it on your own, it's not. if you have to play it on your
Yeah.
own, it's always the same shit all the fucking time.
Second
So
game's
I
great.
get that if you're playing with friends, you can mess about, talk shit, whatever. I guess that would
I
make
guess a good way to
things.
put it is it can make a bad it can make a bad game seem like it can make a bad game more bearable, because at least if you're playing a bad game with friends, you can like laugh about it and
Yeah.
kind of like a good example would be War in the North, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Never played that.
Not gonna lie, it's a very average game. I'd probably give it like 5 out of 10, 6 at a push. But playing it with a friend, it was a very fun experience, because obviously you're having a laugh, you're joking, and even like sometimes ripping on how bad the game is, and it just kind of like that kind of upgraded it to, or it would upgrade it to like a 7 or 8 even, just with how much fun I had with the game. But on its own, playing single player, I couldn't even finish the game because I got to a point where it was just really insanely hard, and I was like, alright, I'm not going to play it, put it down, and then picked up a few months later or something with a friend, and it was it's pretty fun, pretty top.
Yeah, fair enough.
Tippy toppers.
So yeah, I've been playing been playing a shit ton of Dead Space 2 recently. I just borrowed it off a friend. That's a fun
Nice.
game. That
It
is,
is,
I played
it
Dead
is.
Space. Dead Space 1 is probably slightly better, I would say, and Dead Space 3 is also a really good game. But Dead Space 2, it's fun. I'm gonna try and perfect it. I don't have the DLC yet, but I'll probably just buy it. But I want to perfect it, because then I'll have Dead Space 1 perfected, Dead Space 2 perfected, and I only have like 2 achievements in Dead Space 3 to get, and both are co-op, and they should be pretty easy. So
Nice.
that's my perfection goal, because I don't try to perfect every game, because I don't know, I'll get stuck on an achievement and then I'll just be like, no. Or I'll look at how many achievements I've still to get. Like, I'll never perfect Halo 3 just because there's about 5 million achievements in that
Fucking
game.
0 gamer
Yeah,
score
true.
achievements. Fuck that noise.
Oh yeah, the Vidmaster.
Fucking Vidmaster.
Achievements.
Fucking Vidmaster.
I tried for like 4 hours to get one of those achievements. I think it was a 0G achievement as
Yep,
well.
not worth it.
And tried for like 4 hours. We did it eventually, but I didn't get the achievement.
Oh man, that
So-
sucks.
That sucks
Yeah,
so
that
bad.
really sucks.
Oh man.
Also tried for about like a week straight to get the Endure achievement. I know there was a Let's Play recently on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a bitch of an achievement to try and get.
Did you get it or?
I did get it eventually,
Nice.
which is one of the hardest achievements I've ever got. Just because it takes so long, and if you just have one person or 2 people that suck with you, you're just like, oh great, there goes all our lives.
Yeah.
Fucking
Covenant
Gavin.
are like balls deep. Yeah.
Gavin, Jeff.
I remember doing the last level of Halo 3, 4-player co-op, all skulls on, including the one that takes off the HUD. I forgot that. We all didn't know that you could have that off when you're doing all legendary all skulls on. And so we were playing with no HUD on the last level. So I'm playing split screen.
Oh,
It was a
Oh, wow.
fucking nightmare.
Sounds difficult.
Was this for an achievement, or?
I don't know if it was for achievement or a challenge. I can't remember. I'll go double check the achievements for Halo 3 right now.
Well, it wouldn't have been a challenge because I didn't have challenges in Halo 3. Or you mean just a like personal challenge?
No, they did have challenge. Didn't they have challenges for Halo 3? I thought there was like,
No, that was in Reach.
Ah, right. Then it must have been for an achievement. Let me see.
There was an achievement for legendary co-op. Not all skulls on. Everyone in Ghost. You have to finish the like driving section with everyone in a Ghost.
Oh, after complete Halo 4-player legendary live co-op with Iron and everyone in Ghosts.
Alright, yeah, with Iron, okay. Iron, that's like if one person dies, everyone goes back to the last checkpoint, doesn't it?
Yeah. It was.
That.
I don't know. I think I'll think of Reach when we're doing Lasso then. Oh well. Anyway, that
dude,
was a bitch.
some of the lasso or lasso challenges in Reach were just a bitch because like, yeah, complete this or complete. There was one. It was complete any mission in under like 15 minutes. Legendary all skills on. And there was like a glitch you can do in the. Yeah, there was a glitch you can do in the sniper mission where if you run, there's a door. I don't know if you guys remember. There was a part where you had to like defend the sniper dude in the noble team, and he was like planting the bomb or something. I don't know. You have to defend him and wait until this door opens. But what you can do is take a forklift and then like drive up to the side of the door. And when you, depending on what side you do it on, if you're getting out or if your guy tries to get out on the side the door is, he'll glitch through the door. And then the enemies won't have spawned on the other side, and then you could just run to the end of the mission.
I love those glitches.
And that was the easy way to get that
I
challenge.
love despawning glitches, they're the best.
Glitches.
I
But I'm
can
pretty
never
sure-
imagine how much trouble someone has to go through to finding such a glitch.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks speedrunners, because they find all the fucking glitches for everyone.
And then, aren't there a few glitches for the Ocarina of Time speedrun where, like, they've actually just looked at the code?
I wouldn't be surprised.
No? Or am I just
I
making...
don't know. I don't
yeah.
know. That game is so broken, though. Ocarina of Time.
What's the world record? Cosmo has the world record at, like, 19 minutes and 20.
Is it 19? I thought it was 16. I could be wrong.
I thought
Is it-
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was
No,
18
I think...
something.
I'm gonna look it up, because...
Yeah, I might be wrong.
I played another game when I was at my friend's house today. I don't know
What
if I would
game?
count it as a game, but it's a game nonetheless.
Okay, what is it?
The Salt and Ice Challenge.
Oh, God.
Salt-
Oh,
okay.
I've seen people do that. That's...
That hurts. That hurts
Yes,
a
it
lot.
does hurt.
It hurts. It's kind of like it's like a more tame version of the thing from Fight Club.
So if you want pictures of my arm right now, here they are. That's before and after.
We'll put these in the link dump.
Alright,
So, yeah, if you want to look at Jack's pasty white arm,
Yeah, by the
Oh,
way, I
God.
am like vampire white. So
Oh, my God.
yeah,
The blisters.
yeah,
So real.
I tried it. Wasn't nice.
Apparently the palm
Explain
of
to
your
me.
hand is like the worst place to put it. Did you do it the palm of your hand?
no, I never do it at the palm of my hand because I have
Yeah,
my watch
you-
on. So I'll just put it on my arm and put the ice on.
Yeah, fair enough.
explain the challenge to me because I don't know
Right.
it.
So you get like a pot of salt, right? You know, you get like the kind of salt you flick open and you just pour some out, right?
Right?
Pour that onto your arm, and then
Uh-huh.
you grab ice
Or hand.
right? And then you grab ice, and then you press down for 60 seconds with the ice on your
6
hand.
or 60?
60.
Okay.
60
Jesus.
seconds on your arm. After a while,
Yeah.
it starts to sting.
Yeah, like at first you're like, it's not bad.
It's not bad, and it
It's
starts
a bit- it's a
stinging,
bit
and then you're
cold.
like jumping about because it's stinging so bad. But it doesn't hurt that much. But it does leave like a nasty
Yeah,
red
it's
mark.
like I know some people come out with like huge blisters and welts because of it. Like I saw, there's a YouTuber W2S or W22. I don't know. I've just seen a couple of his videos. He did the ice challenge and he did it in the palm of his hand as well. And his palm was literally just one big blister, and it was
Yeah, I was not doing it on the palm.
yeah. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. It looks
I'm
so
too pushy
bad.
for
Yeah.
that, so...
That was like not long after the cinnamon challenge was going about, I think.
Yeah.
Like it was the cinnamon challenge, and then there was a salt and ice challenge, and then
There's another challenge that I would never try and never wish on my fucking enemy in a million years.
what challenge is this?
Banana and Sprite.
Banana. Oh, does it make you throw up?
Yep.
Was it?
I
Right,
don't.
what you do is have 2 bananas and then you drink like a small bit of Sprite and then you're gonna throw up.
Really?
Yes.
I'd imagine it has something to do with like the potassium or something. I'm guessing.
It's something to do with the chemicals in both, right? It obviously creates a terrible chemical mix that makes you just chuck everything.
I saw a guy. He's like he does like loads of like eating challenges where he eats like ridiculous. Once he ate like a cactus.
Jeez.
And not. It was like a small. It wasn't like a full size cactus. It was like a
What
small
kind of
potted
fucking
cactus. But he ate
moron
it.
does that?
Did he did he dethorn it or something?
No, he ate it. Spikes and all.
Oh.
Spikes and
No.
all.
Imagine the
One
aftermath.
time he ate a pack of crayons.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
One time he ate a pack of crayons. He ate.
Why would someone
He drank
do
a
that?
20-year-old bottle of what was that special Pepsi that was going about ages ago?
I don't know.
It was like
Oh.
Pepsi.
Pepsi Raw.
No, it was
What's that?
Pepsi something. I had like a silver label. I was a special kind of Pepsi. Bought it on eBay. It was 20 years old. He drank it. There was quite a lot of vomit on that one. Once he slicked the floor with like Vaseline or something and tried to run across it carrying presents. He almost snapped his toe off doing that.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he's
Jesus.
pretty insane.
Is he the
So
jackass of the internet?
that. Yeah, I think so. He ate, I think, like a whole bunch of bananas and then chugged like a 2-liter bottle of Sprite or something, and then he like got a shake weight and started shaking it. And he said, I think he said it wasn't actually that bad.
Oh, Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi, that's it. There you go. But yeah, this guy's like pretty damn insane.
So eating bananas and then drinking Sprite will make you vomit.
Yeah,
That sounds so
apparently. I haven't
weird.
tried it, and
That's
Yeah, it does sound weird, and then you see a video of it, and you're like, "Jeez, fuck."
How many bananas are we talking, and how much Sprite are we talking? Is
Two,
it
I
one
think you said
banana,
two.
two banana?
3
Two
banana
bananas
full.
and like
red.
a freaking like a fifth of a glass, like a pint glass.
What? And why would
I might have
someone...
to try this.
Oh, I will right. I
It
will
sounds
totally
bullshit.
film it. I will
It sounds
film
bullshit, but I might have to try
want
it.
to film this right now. I want to just march over to your house and film this.
I don't have Sprite. I think we have bananas, but I don't think we have Sprite. But yeah, that may be
Just
a.
march down to like the corner shop or something.
I guess I could, but no. I'll maybe later. That may be another a video thing. Speaking of
tuned for that.
insane, yeah. Speaking of insane people, there's this reality show thing. I'm not sure how I came across this video, but apparently it's this guy. He's like, it's a reality show. No idea what it is. Like, there's no context really, and he gets like eliminated from it. And he's like, all right, I want to tell like the rest of the group, like I want to give them some words of advice. And he's like, it's something like, it doesn't like matter how hard you hit, it's how hard you can get hit and like keep going
fucking
or something.
Rocky,
It's
really?
pretty inspirational.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
straight
pretty
out of
ins-
Rocky.
it's pretty
Straight out
inspirational.
of
Bro-
fucking Rocky.
I'm not gonna lie, had a little tear. And anyway, and then he's like, he starts like almost like spazzing out. He's like, like beating his chest. I don't know. I'll see if I can find the link, but it's like so freaking weird. And then he passes out. He like does that for like a solid 30 seconds, and then passes out. What? Yeah, I don't. This guy's like insane or something. I don't know.
Please find the
Yeah,
video.
please find it.
Please find the
I really
video
wanna
because
watch
I
this.
just has to.
Gotta
Guys,
make a
I don't
rule.
know,
If you
like-
mention a video, you have to be able to link it.
Yeah,
Here
I think
we
it's
go.
fair.
Here we go. I found it.
Link this, please.
I'm
Right,
Fantastic.
we're
I,
you might hear silence
Alright,
for a few minutes.
We can cut it out.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, I've seen this.
Celebrity rehab. Oh god.
Oh jeez.
I've seen this before.
Straight out of Rocky. 100% out of Rocky.
yeah.
What the fuck?
So yeah. Are you guys at the bit?
Yeah,
Ah.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know.
He just fucking falls down.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just insane.
Just
Holy shit. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
So that'll be in the link dump for
Please
definite.
watch that.
Yeah.
Please, that was a video to
That's
behold.
just. I think I got onto it from watching. It's something from The Wire. I've never seen The Wire, but it's like there's this like black guy, and he's like
Shit.
major crimes. Shit.
Omar. You're talking
Yeah.
about Omar. She.
Probably, yeah. So, because I don't know where I found that from, the shit, but I think that was one of the like recommended videos, and I was like, wow, I've got to watch this. This is gonna be interesting. I was not prepared for I was not prepared for that ending.
Fuck me. That was.
Can we get that guy on the podcast?
Just him doing that the
Yeah,
entire
'cause you,
goddamn
like-
time.
You just cheer us up all the time. Like he'll be like the inspirational dude. He'll be like the mascot. That's what he'd be.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Alright, moving
Hype
on.
guy.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
So-
the Ocarina of Time world record was 1810 by Cosmo.
Yeah, I was
Alright,
closest,
I was
bitches.
off. I was off for like a minute.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn fast. Who's that? Is it
That's
Cosmo or is it?
That's
No, the other
Cosmo, yeah. It was like absolutely perfect. Just about perfect. I think he could have saved like, he said 2 or 3 more seconds, but apart from that, it was pretty well flawless.
dude. So we're almost hitting the kind of limit on that route for any percent then.
Just about, yeah.
Before it just kind of gets.
Unless it gets
where it just
broken
kinda-
even
well,
more.
Yeah, I have to find another route
Mm.
or another skip. But yeah. So moving
Oh,
on.
yeah. Well, speaking
from
about Halo
insane
before as well.
reality show guy.
Obviously, everyone knows about the Master Chief Collection coming out, which is Halo 1 through 4, releasing in the bundle of all of them.
Not Reach, and I'm guessing
Not Reach and not
ODST.
ODST. No, it's just 1, 2, 3, and 4. But a few days ago, they released. Apparently, I never actually played Halo 2, but apparently the Halo 2 ranking system is going to apply to every single multiplayer game in that pack. Did anyone play Halo 2?
I played Halo 2, but not. I'd never played the multiplayer. I played the campaign a bunch.
Yeah. So
I
So
did
I don't
not
know-
play Halo 2 until a few years ago when I got it on PC, but by that time the servers were already
offline,
like
yeah,
dead and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, but apparently
There was
Yeah, I
always
know, they're on the
there was always 1 or 2 servers with max people, and that was it.
yeah.
yeah.
Nah, but basically how the Halo 2 one works, like obviously all multiplayer is you earn a certain amount of XP for how well you do in the game. Apparently this one is similar, but it fluctuates. It fluctuated constantly based on your wins and losses. So depending on kind of your win-loss ratio, it goes higher or not quite as high depending on how many wins and losses you get. Apparently it was one of the best, well, from what I hear from most people, the Halo 2 matchmaking was some of the best out of all multiplayer
So how is it?
games,
Is
so-
it like you get more XP? Is it?
I
do
assume
you
so,
get more
yeah.
XP the better your win loss? Because I don't know. That kind of seems like if you suck, then
Well, it's,
I guess it's kind of fair. Like if you suck, you're not going to get much XP. But
yeah, well,
also kind of based on like if you play team games, it's like if your
team games, yeah.
is good or not. Which is
Yeah.
the one thing I hate about the Halo 3 ranking system, because it's like I always seem to get like the shit team, and we're always seem to be playing against like pro Halo players, and so we'd always
clans,
lose,
yeah.
and I'd never rank up.
Yeah.
Oh, typical multiplayer thought. Your team always consists of losers. The others are always pro players.
This
I
is why
don't know what
play
it
free-for-all.
is. Yeah,
Or Slayer,
free for all,
right? Slayer.
free for all is good. Yeah,
I was
But
always
I
like
just-
top 3 in Slayer. It was fun.
it's like they get a warthog and they mow down the entire team like 20 times. We get a warthog and look, it's blown up
Blown
in 3
up.
seconds.
Yep.
They got shot by the Gauss cannon.
Yeah, Gauss, Jack, it's Gauss.
Whatever, Gauss. Fuck you
I
guys.
used to have arguments all the damn time about the pronunciation of Gauss.
I
So
don't
it's like,
care
they're
what
like,
it's
"Oh,
pronounced. I say Gauss, right? It's fucking easier. Fuck you. Okay?
How is it easier? It's not any different. It's
You're going
know.
Gauss.
Gauss. Gauss.
I'm going Gauss.
Get to the Gauss hog. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I think it's because I heard like one of the Halo people that the Bungie people like pronounce it that way, and I was like, well, I guess that's how it's pronounced.
Nah, that's just stupid. It's not because you made the damn thing that you can choose how to pronounce something. That's just
Well,
wrong.
I guess, but I was like, that's the only way I'd ever heard it pronounced, and it was like, well,
Well, the Achievement Hunter guys always
I
say
don't know.
Goscan, so fuck you. You're wrong.
Did he?
I think they do.
Say it again,
No, but
Michael?
Gavin says Gauss.
No.
Say it
so-
again, Michael.
What, Gauss?
Yeah,
Gos.
you're right. I've looked it up in Forvo.
Okay, right.
I don't care if you're right though. I'm still saying it goes.
I'm with you
Not
there,
even-
Jack.
Jack.
You
It's the
guys.
GIF
It's Gos.
GIF. It's the GIF GIF thing over again.
Yeah, I know.
It's not
And it's
GIF.
GIF,
Shut
not
up.
GIF. It's not GIF.
It's GIF.
GIF.
Right, whoever
Mike
says
from
GIF is a
Mike Kroon, if you're listening, it's GIF. Shut up.
Have we called? Is that
Fuck
like the
you.
third one in a row we've
Seriously.
called him out on? Like third podcast in a row you've called him out. It's got to be.
I don't. I think maybe third or second or third. I don't know. I can't believe he threatened to ban me just because I'm right and he's wrong.
Wait, who what?
The
I was
injustice.
I was watching a Mike cast and he was playing Yu-Gi-Oh or something. No, he wasn't playing Yu-Gi-Oh. He was playing something else, some other game. I don't know.
Mm.
And he said GIF in the Mike cast. And I was like, that's not wrong. It's pronounced GIF with hard G. G. A hard G. No, Jack, cut it out. It's
No,
pronounced
I'm not.
GIF with a hard G. And he was like, no, it's not. The creator of it said it's pronounced GIF, so shut up. And I'm like, no, piss off. It's GIF. Shut up. Was it graphics user? No, what?
Graphic
graphic-
interchanged
format.
format.
Yeah, graphic interchange format, whatever. So it's a hard G. It's not GIF. It's not peanut butter. It's and then he was like, you know what? I'm gonna ban you for being right, pretty much. And like there was like 3 or 4 other people who were they were like, yeah, I agree with him. It's GIF. And then he banned one other guy, and then he didn't ban me, so I was happy about that.
God damn.
It's GIF.
It is GIF. It's definitely GIF.
It's not Jaffix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Graphics.
it's
Yes.
not. Yeah. Giraffix. Yeah, it's like that Pokemon, Girafarig.
What sound does a giraffe make?
Oh,
I don't know.
what does it?
Wait, what does it make a sound? I don't think it does make a sound.
No, it basically doesn't.
Ah.
Okay, yeah.
Giraffes
I know
are
they have like
Good
tongues or
joke,
something.
Jack. That was funny.
Ha ha.
Thank you.
You should
Wait,
be a
did he make a joke?
comedian.
I'm going to do stand up next time.
I'm gonna sit down. That was all.
Get out, Barbara.
Well, that wasn't even a pun. That was just like. I don't even know what that
That's
was.
Wordplay.
No, not. It was just bad. It was just
It was
terrible.
bad.
It was bad. That's how bad it was.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I'm just gonna. So
That's like
I
a
saw the
Saito
Rooster
joke you
Teeth.
did.
No, that was great. That was fantastic.
That was. I
Who is
hate you
it?
for that.
A friend of ours was looking for like the cider, and I was like, "Why don't you look inside the fridge?"
yeah. You mentioned that.
I wanted to punch him for that.
That was funny. That was hilarious.
Fucking.
I'm proud of that.
Right,
That
anyway,
was
you're
like
going.
the best joke I've made. Yeah, so on the Rooster Teeth forums, there's I mentioned this to Michael. I'm not sure if Jasper was listening at that point, but
Might be.
some guy is making a new podcast.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
He was looking on the forums for other people who would be interested in doing it, and I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm gonna see where this goes. I don't think they have a name yet. It's pretty early. I think he started the forum topic like a week ago. So
Well, it's similar to
and
what we did.
earlier I went on and I went on and I went in the forum and I replied. I was like, giving them some advice, as a
From a seasoned veteran.
seasoned podcast veteran.
Hey,
was-
we're
yeah,
11
'cause they've
episodes
got-
deep. We're pretty
12.
professional.
We're
They're-
6
well,
months
12
in.
at this
They're
stage.
actually better off than we are though, because they've got most of the people there are from Canada or America.
Time zones.
So there's maybe like 1 or 2 hours different. I think like the most would be like 3 hours difference or something.
yeah.
But
Fucking
then they've
pussies.
got
Yeah, you've never
they've
done a
got
real
one person
podcast
from
until
Australia.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got every time zone known to man.
They've got one person from Australia and 2 people from the UK. So, you know, those 3 people might fuck it up a bit. So I was like, you know, being like, make sure, you know, you're gonna have a lot of problems with time zones probably, and you know, giving them advice about having a website and such.
Yeah, unless everyone there, like everyone from Australia or the UK, like those people don't have lives, then they can do podcasts any time. But if they have a life, then it's probably going to be that you're going to have conflicts. So it's a pain. You don't understand how difficult this is. People trying to get people together to do it. It's not fucking easy.
It's not too bad. It's just you can't have like someone from the UK, someone from Australia, and then someone from America like on at the same time. It's just
you can
almost. You've maybe got
one. There's
you
one.
Maybe have
option.
like a 1 or 2 hour window.
Yep, and it's over here. I think it's like 7 or 8 in the morning, and yeah, there's no way I'm waking up at 6 or 7 in the morning.
Even then, that's like 11 at night.
11
that's like
at
11 at night
US,
for us.
Oh, is it?
The
no,
only,
you.
The only
That's
people
right.
that it's for us, yeah, and then the only people
12.
for like whom it's a reasonable time is the Americans.
It's like midday or something.
So
or, yeah, 1, 2, something.
Yeah, it'll be like late afternoon, early evening.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
But yeah, just fucking time zones.
They're the worst.
They're a bitch. Just
True.
It's just and then people have like social lives and you know family stuff and like they have to
Hangovers.
sleep.
Hangovers.
Yeah, I just you know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Anyway.
it's not too bad. I mean, I think with the addition of Catherine, it's gonna make it a lot easier because
Now that she's finally
you know one more person.
back from hiatus.
Hiatus? The hiatus. Yeah, so I'll saying that though, I'd like to say I haven't heard from her in like 3 days, 2 or 3 days.
Oh god.
Oh my god,
So-
panic.
No, but I mean like, you know, clearly she doesn't have a life, right? I mean, she's hanging around with us, so clearly no life there.
Great
But the
indicator
last-
of not having a life.
The last message was like Friday morning for me, so that would have been like Thursday night. So I'm
Weekend.
just saying, you know, the last time I didn't hear from her, we ended up losing a whole cast member. So, and if that happens, then we're gonna have to find someone else because we're not having 3-man podcasts every damn week, which we've had
Yeah.
for like the
Last
last
2 or 3?
maybe even 3 or 4. I think
Anyway.
episode 6 was the last 4-man we had. Yeah, I don't
Could
know.
be.
I don't know.
Anyway.
So,
We should
See,
probably-
anyone
we're
have,
terrible at this stuff.
anyone have
Can't keep
anything
track
to
of our own
mention?
podcast.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
know, I live a crazy life. I can't be expected to keep track of all
With
this.
all the drinking and the drugs and all the sex. And then there's all the...
hookers and
All the white
Yeah.
women.
all the
Come
the
on, there's no
dicks in
sex
my
in our
mouth.
lives.
I mean, there's a lot of that.
Yeah. So yeah, anyone have anything to talk about?
That might,
No.
we should probably wrap up. It's
We're
getting
out.
about an hour, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I
questions,
guess one
probably.
thing. I think one thing I mentioned. Yeah, Michael, do you have a question? 'Cause I think I already mentioned.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, nice.
Is that a yes or a no?
Well, I said yeah. I've got one.
Alright,
Okay.
Mikey.
Do you need
let's
time
go.
to?
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Get it,
something.
or-
I thought you were going to say something first, Mikey. That's all right. I can say it now. Alright.
Alright, Hit
here
me
it
with
is. Yeah.
your best shot.
Cool. So this one here. Would you be willing to give up half of what you own now, which is randomly selected, for a pill that would permanently change you so that 1 hour of sleep each day would fully refresh you?
Fuck no.
No.
Hell yes.
I would.
I wouldn't.
Definitely.
That is not worth it.
Half of what I own
Now.
right now is probably going to take away my entire computer.
Computer.
Yeah.
So
Actually, half of
you
what
just
I own
buy-
is,
I wouldn't. It's not worth
it's
it.
randomly selected
it's
though,
fair-
so it's
it's very easy. You lose a bit in the beginning, then you go to work, get some new stuff, and then you can enjoy the rest of your life with only 1 hour of sleep. Think of all the games you can play in the future.
Psh, I don't do work.
You gotta make
Yeah, I don't. I
an
don't work.
investment.
I probably would, to be honest.
Nah, I don't think it's worth it.
I would.
I enjoy sleeping.
Yes, but you don't. You enjoy sleeping because you feel like you need it. If you only need 1 hour of sleep and you're fully refreshed, like you can wake up after 1 hour and it's just like I'm awake immediately.
No, but I enjoy. I would hate to lose that though.
Why? You wouldn't though.
So no, I also because.
You,
What do you mean? No, because I would.
no,
Because it's like, because sleep to me. No, but sleep to me, I was like, I enjoy sleeping. It's a fun thing that I do, and I like. It's partly just because I have to sleep, but it's just I like going to bed and sleeping.
yes,
it's
but
just
you
fun.
don't. How is it a fun thing to? How is sleeping a fun thing to do?
Because
How?
I don't know, you dream and like sometimes you like have weird dreams. It's cool. I realize I'm now sounding like an insane person, but
We all know what type of dreams Michael has.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
I actually don't remember my dreams, but still, I enjoy
Neither.
sleeping.
Neither do
it's
I.
fun.
I haven't remembered a dream in years and years, which is kind of depressing.
Oh, did I talk about the weird, like, fucking weird dream I had, like, at some point? It was a while ago, but I was playing baseball, right? But not with a baseball, with an American football, right? And it was
What?
me, me and a group of people who they were just faceless. I didn't know who they were, and Paul Walker.
What the fuck?
Okay,
Right.
this is getting dark.
Yeah, no, just randomly, me, some other people, and Paul Walker were playing baseball with an American football, and that's all I remember. And I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck? Why? I don't know why Paul Walker was like in there. I wasn't thinking about Paul Walker at all. It was just
Well, we
like,
clearly were.
Apparently you're
well,
gay for
clearly
Paul
I was,
Walker.
but I don't." He was a pretty attractive dude.
Now he's a charred corpse.
Yeah, is charred? I would
I
say
went
he's
there.
charred. He died in a car crash, not
Oh.
a fire.
I thought
It was
it
a
was
car,
like the
car
car
that
went on fire.
I'm
So
sure. Yeah. But that's
Did it
Paul
catch
Walker's a great
fire?
actor.
I don't know.
I think it might have. I think it did.
Yeah.
yeah, he was
I
a good
don't know.
actor. It's just that his car crash sucked, and let's just leave it at
Yeah.
that.
It was just like, it was almost as if it was planned, though. No, I'm not saying it is planned, but it's like really like he died in a car crash. Like,
It's the
That's like-
irony.
He also said if he was to die in a car, like that'd be the one way he'd want to go. If he was going to go, I think he mentioned that in an interview or something. Like,
but
Fucking
it's just like,
foreshadowing.
yeah.
that's like if Felix Baumgartner died from like falling off a roof or something. Like, it's just so weird. Like
That would
that's
be
how he
that
died.
would be funny because it's ironic.
Yeah.
But isn't it
Like getting
ironic
run over
that
by
Paul
an
Walker
ambulance.
died that way? Not, I mean, not ironic, but like, that's what he's known for. He's known for the Fast and Furious films, and he, in which he drives
Dies in a
fast.
car crash.
It's just,
And then
I
he
don't know,
crashes in
it's-
real life. It's ironic. It's irony. It's funny. I feel
it's
bad for
funny.
the guy and
Oh,
for
I
his
think
family,
like-
but
We're
It's
learning
funny,
about
wow,
Jasper. He's
okay.
a psychopath.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
oh,
Yeah,
it's hilarious. Yeah, Paul
crazy.
Walker's death. It's like,
Fucking hell.
and this is
went
this
to a
actually
dark
kind of
place.
like something that's relevant, but like
Yeah, this
Robin
is went dark.
Williams.
No,
Robin
don't go
Williams,
there.
who,
No,
he was suffering from depression, and but he was a comedian. That's kind of, well, not ironic, I guess. Like a lot of people were saying, like a lot of comedians, that's how they like deal with their pain, by making jokes and such, and being making other people laugh. So.
Yeah.
Not that it was to be
Very
expected, but
dark.
it's not very like out of the blue that he was suffering from depression.
Your dream just took us to a dark
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, it did. But like, moving away from all this like sad stuff, that's a weird ass dream. Like,
It's pretty weird.
also to be like that's the one I remember. Like that's a dream I remember. Just me and Paul
Probably
Walker
because it
playing
was so
baseball.
weird.
I guess. Yeah, but I thought I'd
gonna
mentioned
haunt
that
you
before, but
forever.
I wasn't too on. It's just so weird. Like, why Paul Walker though? That's
'Cause
the
he's
thing that
awesome.
like kind of stumps me. I'm like, cause
Paul Walker's the greatest. I'm sad he's gone. I'm really sad.
he was the greatest.
He's
Well,
awesome.
apparently it's fucking hilarious for Jasper. Like he's laughing his
No,
ass
no,
off.
no, no.
Class.
Don't get me wrong. It's sad that he's dead, and I am sorry for the family, but that doesn't mean that his death is not ironic. And I mean, kind of
But
like...
saying it's ironic's one thing,
it's-
but then saying it's funny is another thing.
Yeah, but irony is a fun of humor. You can look it up. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm right here. I'm totally not a psycho. I might be a little
well-
bit of a psycho, but still.
Okay. Wait,
Personally, I would like to leave this debate up to whoever's
yeah,
listening.
I'm gonna leave it.
It's not that I'm gonna go, haha, oh my god, that's hilarious. More like a smile on my face, like, yeah, that's kind of ironic.
I think you're just digging yourself deeper into a hole. Like, just keep digging
Nah,
your
nah,
own
nah.
grave.
Yeah, I mean,
just-
first we have Logan being all racist
Yeah.
and white supremacist, and now now this.
Do I still
like,
have that clip?
we've got
I-
it somewhere. Yep.
Maybe. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
we got some weird.
Also, one thing I want to do before we go is I want to call you out on calling me dead
Ooh,
weight
Dead weight.
last podcast.
Oh yeah, did I say that? I remember calling
Yeah.
someone else
Jack,
who
that
isn't-
weight.
No, I don't.
Two
I don't know
people
what
on
you're
this
talking about.
podcast, dead weight.
Yeah, Jack, apparently you
Uh,
and me, dead weight.
Wow,
Okay.
out of context, right? It's
how is it-
manipulated in a way.
How was that out of context? You literally said they are
Look.
dead weight with no other context. That is what you said. Listen to the previous podcast yourself. That is exactly what you said.
I can't. What? Under what? What did I say actually? Because I can't remember. That was like a week ago or something. What did
Yeah,
I exactly
because
say?
you
'Cause I
said-
don't remember actually.
You said, and this is you, dead weight. Literally, that is what you mentioned in the podcast.
yeah.
I don't. Why would I say that? That doesn't sound like me.
Then again, I've been like AFK for 2 months,
Well,
basically.
Yeah. More than 2 months, because it was before we went on our hiatus, and that lasted like 2 months,
A
and it was like
couple
a month
months,
before
yeah.
that, maybe. I don't
Also,
remember.
in the same podcast, a little while later, you insinuated that I was fat, which was also
Hey,
quite
no,
funny.
no, no, no.
Yes.
Was that the one where I said that I get you and Logan mixed up?
Logan was like, "Are you calling Jasper fat?" You're like, "Yeah, no." You didn't say, "I'm not calling
No.
you not fat."
I'm not. I never said that. I just get you mixed up with Logan. I don't. In my head.
No, that was
you're
another
like a
video.
similar
That was
person.
that was something else. That was
Oh my
something
God.
else. Last podcast, you were talking about fat people on a plane or something, and it was right
yeah,
after
yeah,
you were
right,
talking
right,
about
right, yeah,
me and Jack
yeah.
being dead weight, and then Logan asked him, "Are we still talking about Jasper?" And then you kind of circumvented that question, which insinuated that you were calling me fat, which was
I'm
funny
Not
in my.
insi- Oh, Michael, do you have another question,
Jeez.
or is that the only one you have?
That's it. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm not getting you out of this one. That's all you.
Does anyone else have any questions to pose?
Can we end?
we should
Yeah,
probably just
are you
end.
calling me fat?
Yeah, that podcast, number 11. Well, I don't remember
Yeah,
doing that.
that
That was someone else.
Imposter. That was. Yeah.
Hitler actually had a gun to my
Oh,
head.
okay.
That one.
Right,
he
right.
wrote me a script and he was like, "Yeah, just read this."
Okay.
Yeah, we should end.
All right.
That's it.
You want to end on Hitler then?
Well, I mean that's
That's all.
That's
That's
you again.
That's always a safe bet, just to end on Hitler.
Okay.
I mean,
So
We should plug our stuff.
bye.
Yeah. Oh no, we should.
yeah,
one thing I
Michael,
want to
you wanna
mention
do that?
is Chatroom podcast shirts. I have one and I've taken a picture. I'm going to link that in the description
Oh, yeah.
if you want one. They're pretty cool, actually. Good material. You can customize the name on the back to whatever you want. Like I said,
I should really order one.
yeah,
gamer tag, username on the website.
yeah, whatever you want. I've got my gamer tag, but,
Nickname, your street name, your hooker name, your gigolo name,
Your
juggalo
porn
or
name.
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Black hooker name.
Isn't like the whole porn, like what's your porn star name? Isn't that like a way to find out your like security details?
yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it's like name of your first pet and like the street you
yeah,
grew up
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Which is two of the security
Cause
questions.
those are like common.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually didn't know that for the longest time. I
Yeah.
was like, huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, now you know.
The more you know.
So yeah,
Uh,
plug away.
Yeah,
Michael.
so they're actually really quite cheap as well. Like really, really good. I think it was like 20 or $25, and then postage from the US. So if you're in the US, it's obviously a lot cheaper. Yeah, so pick them up. They're pretty good.
It's more shipping than postage. You don't post a shirt.
Well,
You ship a shirt.
postage. It's
Whatever.
the same thing. Anyway,
Well, it's shipping though. I mean, like it would postage if it's like
it's
letter
the
or
same
something.
thing.
We don't care about the technicalities. Technicalities, man.
it kind of bugs me.
Whatever.
Shut it.
All right, whatever.
Alright, and also check out
Keep
our...
going, yeah.
Well, you're probably watching this on YouTube, but YouTube will be in the description if you're watching it and listening on iTunes. We putting them on iTunes still? Or did we kind of give that up?
Yeah, I think Jack. I think you
I-
did that, but you went away and no one did it.
Because we do not have the website anymore, we still have the domain. The domain redirects to the group. Because we don't have the website anymore, we can't upload to iTunes.
Ah, okay. Well, don't do
Oh,
that
okay.
then.
The domain
Please.
actually, the domain actually doesn't link to the group. It just links to the group section on the Rooster Teeth
Which,
website.
yeah, on the Rooster Teeth website, which will also...
No, I've typed in chatroompodcast.com and it redirected me straight to our group.
It
Yeah,
didn't
that's-
redirect to me the last
Really?
time I tried.
Really? It redirected me.
It directs you to. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Directs to
Oh, it didn't
the-
redirect me to the actual like group page, and now it does.
Didn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
You're a spastic.
now it does. It didn't. I can definitely tell you it didn't last time. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anyway.
We'll believe you.
But
And last but not least, if you want to ask
Yeah,
a
so-
question for the podcast, you can find a link to
spam
my
Michael with
Rooster
messages.
Teeth. Don't spam. Please don't spam. I don't like that.
Now spam it.
Shut up.
Send dick pics.
Shh.
She loves them.
Oh man, all the dick pics, all of them. Please. That's all I want. I don't want questions anymore. I just want
Yeah.
dick pics. Yeah.
Just
any questions?
shower him
send it-
with penis.
Just any questions, send them directly to my message, and we'll ask them on the podcast as long as they're not stupid questions.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, if it's like
So
stupid questions, like something I can't think of. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just whatever. Send Michael questions. Spam him with shit. He loves that.
Yep.
You know. There's like Twitter. We have like a Twitter that isn't being used.
Pretty much.
I think it doesn't it actually tweet. We don't doesn't someone tweet when we upload a thing?
Usually.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've set it up so it automatically tweets.
Alright, so yeah, check Twitter if you want to find out when new episodes are up,
Updates,
or
yep.
just check YouTube periodically.
Hmm.
But yeah, the website may be up at some point in the future. We're gonna get that sorted out, so
Yeah.
you can go on the
I need
website
money.
and yeah, well, we can like someone else can help pay, or we can all pull together and pay.
Yeah. I think I'm paying
I don't
for the
know.
media
Alright.
player
Let's
at
just,
this stage.
Yeah, 'cause Logan's poor or something. I don't know. Right. Anyway, yeah.
No,
So
anyway, we should end.
let's
Yeah.
wrap this up, guys.
We're out. Peace out, bitches.
See you later, guys.
See Kyle.
Peace.
Yeah, bye-bye. I would have shot myself if I found out Audacity had crashed or something.